What's going on, guys? Kiger here. So I hope you saw my video earlier today talking about the event going on, Steamy Romance. We had the whole event going on right here, but today we're going to be summoning on Myrtle. Let's get into it.
반드시 돌아오게 하겠어.
더 이상 하수인만으로 남지 않아. 이제부턴 나를 위하여 오로지 나만 깨어있을 뿐.
멈춰!
모두들
절대
후회? 하, 네가 누구랑 얘기하는 줄은 아는 거야?
Alright, guys, I'm going to do my 300 summons. We're going to bring her up, and then we're going to test her out. So let's get into it. 20. Nope. 30. 40. 50. 60. 70. 80. Okay, 84 before I got the first one. For antidote, I will be doing one for, oh, there we go. So two of her. So that's 90. 10. 20. 130. 140. 150. 160, 170, 180, 190, 200. Ooh, that's a good one. Now give me a second to claim some stuff, and then we'll keep going. Okay, guys, with our pools right there, as well as the pass for her, we got her up to Rainbow 1. We are 210 pulls in, 9 more to go. Let me see. 5, 6, 7. We're only going to be able to do 80. So let's see. 2. So that's 230, 240, 250, 260, 270, 280. So 20. 281, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. So we are 11 away from maxing out the event. I'm just going to wait to do the rest of the pass for doing dailies and stuff, but let's jump into the abilities and testing. Alright, guys, so a couple reminders before we get into the actual testing itself. Checking out the ability itself. If you didn't see that video, her passive, when you swap to her, you get damage increase, 2% scaling up to 16%. It's 2% per level for 6 seconds and once every 30 seconds. As a reminder, her stats over here, break, block, crit. So that means Earth has 2 600 crits. Her and Marigold. Then we go over here to Attention Grabber. Throws out her magical mechanational masterpiece, drawing targets within 7 meters of the master, and grants Hat Magic for 6 seconds. Hat Magic has several effects. Deals damage over time once per second, equaling okay number. Reduces their attack and defense by 10% and movement speed by 25% for 3 seconds. This does not stack with itself, but it refreshes every time it happens. So it lasts for 6 seconds. You hit them with the first tick, they get the 3 seconds of debuffs. we go on to that second. So now this goes down to 5. They take a second thing of damage. This refreshes back to 3 seconds. So it does one pull, and as long as they stay in your range, you're refreshing the bad stuff on them, as well as dealing damage over time. Third effect, during this, immune to knock-up and knockbacks, and any CC on you is reduced by 50%. That is a massive number, and I have something to show you before we get into the actual testing to go with this. The level 2 effect is Hat Magic lasts for 2 seconds longer. That means it lasts for 8 seconds, and then that means if you keep them in your range the entire time, then you have 8 plus 3, 11 seconds of bad stuff on them. Level 5 effect gives you a shield for 6% of your max HP and gives you 10% extra defense for 6 seconds. Definitely good. Definitely tanky. Definitely more damage. And then the level 8 effect is Hat Magic does 20% more damage, and slow goes from 25% to 50%. Now, she is a seasonal fairy, so you want her as high a star as possible to get all the seasonal stuff, score higher in the event. But I think if you're just doing her to go on your team, you don't really need this level 8. It's going to do more damage, yes, and it's going to do more slow. But I think the level 5 is where you really want her at. Everything else is just extra gravy. Now to show you right here, this is an in-game showing of hedonism from Foxglove. Foxglove, if you have a shield, will also reduce the duration of debuffs. The only issue is I don't know if it's multiplicative or additive. This is going to require more testing, but it if you're getting the barrier at level 5 of her skill, Myrtle, then she will then trigger hedonism, and it should be first then second. So it should be the 50% as base, then plus hedonism. Let's say your hedonism is 20%, right? Is it going to be additive, which means it'll go 50 plus 20 to 70%, or multiplicative, so it'll be more like 60% in that range? So that's the thing I don't know, and regardless, they are going to work well together. Let's jump into the testing. Alright guys, we only have Myrtle on the team, nothing on the bench. We are going over here to the dummy. Summon. We're going to test out the basic, then we're going to test out the speed of the skill. We're going to test what it looks like, stuff like that. Boom. Okay. She's a bit shorter range than most fairies. Boom. Pretty quick ability. Doing all my ticks. It is critting. Okay. Let's settle that. I'm going to try testing it from a bit further range, as well as, let me see if I have a weapon selector. Let's do a cannon. Let's put on a cannon. Let's put her on the cannon. Change that. Skills. I want to test it with this ability. Okay, it's the third ability. Equip. Boom. Yes. Okay. Alright. So let's do her from like here. Okay, it does do a small draw effect. And this is what I want to test. It's the exact same range as the third ability. As you see right here, it's lasting a bit longer. Same range. They both do damage over time. They both increase your defense if you have her high enough. I'm seeing some nice synergy here. Now, the only thing I want to see... Not there. Oh, not that. Hedonism, this goes up to 30%. Okay, I have enough for her to do the shield. Let's see what it looks like. Boom. And boom. Settle. Check my buffs. Shield, crit. Hinduism is refreshing over and over. Impromptu performance. That's the extra damage. And then as a reminder, if we go to formation, erode went up 5.5% of your attack every 3 seconds, an extra 1.5% pierce rate, and the damage reduction went to, I said 24 or 25. Everything here I got exactly correct, except I said 45% for the erode. That's fine, but everything else we were on point. 25% damage reduction, 15% pierce, and more damage over time. Remember, you also get that movement speed if you stack up a road, which she herself is going to do it, and especially this ability from Mech will also stack up a road very, very quickly. Let me know what you guys think about Myrtle down below. Until next time, guys.